Many Central Coast residents saw smoke filling the skies near Arroyo Grande this afternoon from the Camino fire. That fire has been burning since just before noon near Huasna and Mary Hall roads in Arroyo Grande. KSBY News reporter Delaney White joins us now live with an update. Delaney.
Good evening, Richard. I'm joining you from the village of Arroyo Grande, which is just a few miles away from where that fire began burning earlier today in the Huasna area. And so far, that fire's burned about 200 acres, and it's only at 25% containment. 50 structures right now are threatened, but luckily, none of them have been damaged so far. Just before noon on Tuesday, fire crews from across the county responded to reports of a wildland fire burning in the Huasna area. Aircraft have made many retardant drops around the fire, but the fire continues to burn within the perimeter. Firefighters and bulldozers are currently working on containment lines. Arroyo Grande residents were surprised by the incident.
Well, I had a lot of people calling me today on my way home from work because they heard that I live near where a fire had broke out.
Mike Fuller then drove to the Huasna area to check out the fire.
On my way home from work, I saw huge plumes of smoke, and then they seemed to be dying off, so I thought I'd drive out and see if they've disappeared, but sure enough, as you can see behind you, it's still going.
Arroyo Grande resident Stephanie Schofield says she heard the fire trucks driving along Lopez Drive and knew something was going on. She then turned on her scanner and learned of the vegetation fire on Huasna Road.
Just a big old black plume of smoke.
Schofield lives far enough from the fire that she did not have to evacuate, but could see the plume of smoke clearly from her yard.
We didn't have to evacuate, so I just came out to see how far it was and where it was at.
Residents in the area say fires like this are uncommon around Huasna, and this is the biggest fire they've seen in the area in years.
It's probably only going to get drier and drier, and so we just hopefully everybody's going to be careful and be aware of these kind of things.
And a reverse 911 is in place for Huasna Road and Mary Hill Road all the way to Huasna town site. And CAL FIRE tells us they expect to have this fire fully contained by July 3rd. Reporting live in Arroyo Grande, Delaney White, KSBY News.
CAL FIRE tells us the cause of the fire is still under investigation.